Right, it's Barry, and today on Grow It, I've got an 8-month update on the Outsunny Polytunnel. So 8 months ago, I bought an Outsunny Polytunnel. I got it off wilco.com. Rest in peace, Wilco's. But the website's still going, but I bought it from there. I think it was £100 to £140. It might have been £140. I can't remember, it's that long ago. But yeah, I went for the cheapest polytunnel I could find. I had a look online, I had a look at other YouTube videos just to see what they were like, because I wasn't sure what the quality was going to be like. But I thought I'll get the cheapest one because loads and loads of people buy them. They sell loads of them, so people are buying them obviously, and that means that it would be nice to be able to have like a realistic overview of what they're like, what the quality's like, and how long they last and things like that. So if you haven't checked that video out, I'll leave a link for that one, because you can have a look at what it was like for building and bits and bobs like that, what it came like in the box. I did a full unboxing video, set it all up on the video, so it was, yeah, it was all right. Yeah, it lasted, it did really well through the summer. We had some pretty nasty weather, and it held up fine. If you look on the video, I set it up so I did the trenching and everything. I trenched it all down the sides, buried the cover so it was really tight, really strong, put flags on it, logs on it, everything to just make sure that it could withstand the weather and withstand the wind and everything. So yeah, let's go and have a look at it. Without further ado, let's see how it's getting on. And here it is. So I don't know if that's what you was expecting, but yep, that is what it looks like. We had some particularly hefty storms over the last couple of weeks. We had one that did get pretty windy, the pretty strong gusts, 80-90 miles an hour, and I think that is what finished it off. The cover is still in one piece and everything. The cover's fine, but obviously it's departed the frame, which has definitely took the brunt of it. I mean, for 8 months as well, there's a lot of rust on it. It is starting to get pretty rusty along the bottoms where it's in contact with the soil more. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be expecting it to get that rusty that quick, especially when it did have a cover on it as well. Yeah, possibly not the best materials, because I mean, I'd expect it to be stronger as well. So yeah, not the best materials, obviously not very strong. I mean, that's all bent for a start, but it's not the actual pieces themselves, but where they're attached together. So if I give that a push, like you can see there, that is completely just obliterated and bent and everything. And it's pretty much like that with all of them. So yeah, like I say, it's not the actual frame pieces, the tubes, it's it's where they're joined together. So that bit there, I can't really show you without the original video, but that bit there, they're like a thinner piece that slots in, and then you screw the Allen bolts into those bits. So there's obviously a weak point there because the tubes are too thin to sort of stand up to the wind. See, I mean, it's like literally every single one. That's where it failed, but the actual tubes themselves have been okay, really. So plans for this, I mean, I did put weed barrier down. It's all barked and everything, and I picked up some raised beds from B&Q. They had like raised beds in the sale, 27 quid. So I picked up like 6 of those, and I might just put them in here, to be honest. Or, well, not in here, out here now, but I might just put them on this bit because I don't really want to dig it up again and mess about doing that. So I'd rather just have some nice raised beds and have a nice growing place here. And then I think I'll sort of refurbish all my other big beds and sort them out, I think. But what I am going to do, I'm going to try and stand it back up again, and then just see if that has any sort of bearing on the shape of it. Because if the frame's actually all right and I can sort of bend it back into a reasonable shape, I'll perhaps put some like mesh over it and stuff and just make it into some kind of like cage or something, just to grow things in, maybe corn and stuff, because that's the stuff that always gets absolutely battered by the squirrels. So it'd be nice to have like a little growing area. And this raised bed that I've got in here has done absolutely fine. So this was the Vajiga raised bed. Did a giveaway with it last year. They did send me this for free to do the video, so yeah, that was quite nice of them, and it has lasted absolutely smashingly despite being battered by the wind and outside. And my strawberries are, yeah, strawberries are still happy in there. They've been over winter. I'm going to give them a cover though, because it is going to get cold this week, so I will cover them over and just make sure that they're all right. But yeah, Outsunny Polytunnel, wouldn't bother. And actually, despite it being on the floor, I will just have a few words about this cover as well, because I was thinking when it was sort of exploded like it is now, I thought, oh well, at least I've got the cover, because the other polytunnel needs a cover, so I could just stick this cover on that one. It's the same size polytunnel, but I mean, this is 8 months old and it's already started deteriorating. It's full of holes, like loads and loads of holes. So yeah, I don't think I'll bother, to be honest. Like I said, there's a 6-year-old cover on the other one, and I don't think it's getting as many holes as this so soon. So yeah, I don't know what I'll do with this. Maybe I'll make some smaller little covers for tunnels and stuff. Yeah, there we go. I've stood it all back up again, and you can see now what it's done to these, where the problem is. But yeah, I've stood it all back up, and it is relatively tunnel shaped again. You can see that one there is particularly bent. Put some paving stones on it. Still got that big log there, that was holding down the cover as well. But these are really heavy, and these were holding down the covers. So look at the state of this here. I need to sort this out this year as well. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and then I don't. It's just a big mound of rubbish. Yeah, I think with a bit of wood, I could probably reinforce this strong enough to cover in netting. I don't think I'd get away with like chicken wire or something stronger or heavier like that. Maybe, I don't know. I've got loads of it. But I think maybe normal allotment netting might be all right in there. I can maybe grow some cabbages and stuff just to keep the birds off them. So I don't think all's lost. Like I say, the cover's had it, full of holes already. I'll make some smaller tunnels out of that, I think, using that blue pipe stuff I've got. I've got some of that water piping, so I might use some of that. But yeah, not a complete waste of time and money, but I'll be able to do something with that anyway. Yeah, but as far as its purpose for an actual polytunnel goes, absolutely poo, don't bother.